We're going to be learning about ratio tables. This is chapter 1, lesson 4. Make sure you have your notes and take notes during this video. Here's our first example. So to make yellow icing, you mix 6 drops of yellow food coloring with 1 cup of white icing. How much yellow food coloring should you mix with 5 cups of white icing to get the same color? So for step 1, we need to fill out the ratio table. The second step would be to multiply or divide depending on where we need to get to. So the first thing, let's go ahead and set up our ratio table. So we have 6 drops of yellow food coloring. So I'm going to underline that. And so drops of yellow would be 6. And then I have 1 cup of white icing. Okay, so here's your cups of icing, and I have 1 cup. Now I have to get from my final answer that I would want to get to is 5 cups. So I want 5 cups of white icing instead of just 1 cup. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 5 down. Now, I have to decide, how do I get from 1 cup to 5 cups? Well, I have to multiply 1 times 5. So I'm going to go ahead and show that I am multiplying by 5. So if I multiply by 5 on the bottom, I would have to multiply by 5 on the top. So 6 times 5, that is 30. So the question is, how much food coloring should you mix with 5 cups of white icing to get the same color? You should mix 30 drops of food coloring. For 5 cups of icing. Okay, and that's the end of that one. This is the same problem, but I just wanted to show you another way we could do this. So we can start by doing the 6 drops of yellow to 1 cup. And if we change it to 2 cups, find 3 cups, 4 cups, and then 5 cups. This is another way to do it. So all I'm doing here is to get from here to here, I would multiply by 2, right? Or I'm adding 6 each time. So that's 12. So you can say that's times 2 if you want, or you can say that it's adding 6 each time. So to get from here to here, right? You're adding 6, right? So then that would be 18, and then add 6 more, that would be 24, and then add 6 more, and that would be 30. So that's another way to do this problem, is to go ahead and just keep on adding it each time, or multiplying. You can scale this way too, where you just multiply by 3. This would be multiplied by 2 times 4 if you want. But you're just adding 6 drops each time for this way. The best way is actually just scaling them by multiplying or dividing. It makes it a whole lot easier later on when we have to scale down and then scale back up. All right. Here's our next question. So in a recent year, Joey Chestnut won a hot dog eating contest by eating nearly 66 hot dogs in 12 minutes. If he ate at a constant rate, determine about how many hot dogs did he eat every 12 minutes. So we're going to set up our ratio table using the 66 hot dogs in 12 minutes, and then we need to scale or divide, okay? So let's go ahead and set this up. So I have 66 hot dogs. So this is be hot dogs eaten. And then I have the next one would be 12 minutes, so I would just have minutes. So I have 12 minutes, I'm gonna put 12 here, and I have 66 hot dogs. Now I have to find to get to 2 minutes. How much did he eat in 2 minutes? So I'm gonna go ahead and find I'm gonna put my 2 here, and I have to see, can I get from 12 to 2? Yes, I can, okay? By dividing by 6. So if I divide by 6 on the bottom, I have to divide by 6 on this top. So 66 divided by 6 is 11. So the question is, determine about how many hot dogs he ate every 2 minutes. He ate about 11 hot dogs in 2 minutes. Okay, this is a lot like simplifying rates or simplifying. Just remember that when you are doing a ratio table and you're trying to find rates that are the same, make sure that you divide or multiply the top and the bottom, whatever you need to get to, okay? That's it for today.